I'm going to read you the first chapter of part 2 of Aspiring Mama, which is your roadmap to motherhood. What if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? Erin Hansen. And this chapter is all about setting your intention. I wish I could tell you that everything went smoothly after I left Ellie's office, that I felt fantastic about myself, bumped into a man on my way home, fell in love, got engaged, had a Pinterest-worthy wedding, and went on to make babies. But that's not what happened. Instead, I left Ellie's office feeling inspired, but didn't take definitive action to do something about becoming a mom. The inspiration fizzled out, and I spent another year wanting to be a mom instead of committing to becoming one. I left Montreal, traveled, and moved to Tofino. This move kept me busy enough not to worry about it. However, after months of walking along beautiful beaches and surfing nearly every day, the ocean reminded me to listen to my soul's desire to become a mother and to do something about it. The first steps I had to take weren't easy. I had to be honest with myself and trust the inner whispers telling me that Tofino wouldn't be where I would plant my roots. So I made the difficult decision to leave. I headed back east to move in with my parents for a little while. I was 32, single, feeling lost and discouraged. The question, what if I never become a mom, started haunting me again. Every menstrual cycle heightened my awareness of the biological clock. Giving up on my dream was tempting. Remaining single and becoming a weird cat lady felt like a viable option. I could quit without giving my all, skip out on being vulnerable, and avoid the possibility of suffering if it didn't work out. Yet, despite wanting to give up at times, something inside kept nudging me forward. The little voice was urging me to listen. It told me that I needed to stop wishing it would happen and start being the mother I dreamt of being now. But how was I supposed to do that? How could I free myself from the fear of it not happening and shift my focus on the possibility of things working out even better than I could have imagined? What would people think of me if I prioritized my desire to become a mom? How could I enjoy the process without feeling stressed about the biological clock? The process of finding the answers came to me as my dog Bali and I were walking along St. Moritz Street on a sunny day in the spring of 2017. As we reached the top of the hill where the view of the lake is best, I stopped. Something was coming over, or rather, through me. I took a deep breath to push doubt aside and gave myself permission to explore my desire to become a mom. I connected to the vision that made my spirit come alive. I allowed myself to feel as if that vision was my reality and stayed with it for a while. I saw my life, the relationship I was in, the home we lived in, the family we had created, and all the little moments that added up to what felt like a happy, full life. Holding hands after a long day, dancing in the living room before bedtime, holding our kiddos, afternoons at the beach, conversations around the dining table. I created the possibility that what I desired was in fact possible. That is, if I was willing to have faith, believe, start living as if what I desired was a reality, and cut off anything that was not aligned. At that moment, I rooted in the intention of making my desire to become a mom a top priority in my life and have fun in the process. I continued walking as I reminded myself of why becoming a mom was important. Now, here's a soulful practice around setting your intention that you can use today. The first step in declaring your intention is to believe that becoming a mother is possible for you. And, as you will see, eventually transform this into the only possibility. If you didn't believe that what you desire is possible, you wouldn't be reading this book. Allow the part of you that led you here to take over. Believe that what you seek is seeking you. Believe that what you are called to is calling you. Believe that your dream of motherhood is already yours. Next, connect to the vision that you created in the previous chapter. Is it the dream you are being called to manifest? Does it make your soul come alive? Allow yourself to connect to the truth of yourself and make any adjustments along the way to keep the vision alive. It must inspire and become something you feel you must make a reality. Before setting your intention, ask yourself, how willing am I to make becoming a mother a priority? You must be all in. Otherwise, it will be easy to become distracted whenever a challenge seemingly sets you back. Are you ready to be all in? I'm going to assume that you answered, fuck yes. Thus, the time has come to make it a central focus and build your life around it. Set the intention that you will make becoming a mom a priority and that you will enjoy the process. Once you've set your intention, root your feet into the earth, stand proudly, and breathe it in. Acknowledge yourself. It takes courage to take a stand for what you desire. Keep your head up high, your heart open, and allow the wisdom of your womb to guide you as you keep moving forward on your journey to becoming the mother you are meant to be. No, if this feels like too much for you at this time, I invite you to consider that being ready isn't a feeling as much as it is a decision. That being said, keep moving forward. As you move through the book, you will receive additional guidance that will support you in setting your intention.